So Mr. Aby talked about how the water cycle is like a big circle and it goes back and forth and it just does the same thing over and over. Now what I thought was funny about this was it said at the very beginning, what did it say at the very beginning of the slide? What did it say about water? I think it said something about the water we drink today is the same water that was on the earth when it started. That's weird. So think about it. Here's a dinosaur, right? With his little dinosaur arms and his little dinosaur legs. And that dinosaur was drinking this water, right? So let's say that here's his little straw, and he's drinking that water. Well, what's crazy about that is this same water, what happens when that sun heats that water up? What happens to it? Somebody tell me.
It turns into a gas.
It turns into a gas. What's that called?
Water vapor.
And what is it called when in the water cycle? What happens when it heats up? It turns into a gas?
Evaporation.
Evaporation. I'm going to call it evap for short because I like short words. I don't like to write all them letters. Now, once this water evaporates, what happens to it?
It turns into a cloud.
It turns to a cloud. Well, how does it turn into a cloud? What happens then?
It gets full and then it rains.
But what's that called right here when it turns into a cloud? It cools down.
Evaporation.
And it's
Condensation.
condensation. Right, good job. So remember, it heats up and turns into a gas, and then it cools down into a cloud. That's called condensation. Now, once this water starts filling this cloud up, somebody told me what happens then?
Precipitation.
Precipitation. What are some of the forms of precipitation we talked about?
Rain, hail, sleet, and snow.
Hey, watch your mouth. Don't be saying